All right. Well, it's Thursday, 20:09, 17 seconds, the year 2025. Let's go with the other two fingers now. Let's get in the habit of showing these. These are the similar Tony Iommi fingers. 2025, 7th month, July. Fuck. 24th day. This is the 24th day. So you get that on there clearly. Anyway. Anyway. See if the brother shall. All these different words and different ideas popping up with the brain and the body. Ooh, that sounded kind of loud. Ooh, that's the guitar. Ooh. There. That's the noise gate right there. It's automatic noise gate. A noise gate see, in music, folks, for those that are new with music and guitar, always remember there's always children watching, and children there could be an inner child in a 50-year-old, 70-year-old, 30-year-old girl or boy, inner child. So. To be new to something, or unconscious with something, or to not know something, to not be aware with something, to not obtain the knowledge yet, is another way of saying just unconscious. That's all. Brother had a bath this morning. Look at the brother swinging with the shit. There's a lot of latency on this fucking screen. There's probably a half-second latency. Let's see. Whoop. Whoop. So when the brother goes whoop, that's when the hand on the flat screen up here reaches. Whoop. No, like this. Whoop. That's the latency time. So this hand had already reached the edge of the flat screen. See? Boop. Now the hand, when the brother goes boop, that's when the hand is there. Boop. See? Moves, boop. Moves, boop. Now it went there. That's the latency with the big screen here. Because this smartphone is hooked up through what's called analog cord. Anything that's hooked up to an umbilical cord is analog. It could be looked at that way. This is umbilical cord, like a child born with an umbilical cord, and then one could. And then, as that said, the revelatory flashes said, wow, the digital realm, or the wireless realm. There might be a difference between wireless and digital, though. There could be. Those could be the three energies: analog, wireless, digital. Oh, shit. Mother, child, Father. Wow. So Russell's all into this contemplation stuff. Russell's all into the contemplation. Got Boob the cat down here now. Might as well put Boob the cat in her. She had herself a couple scrub grubs. Tasted pretty good. She was hungry. When she gets hungry, all of a sudden she likes to walk around with Russell. Russell be walking here, walking there, and there's Boob the cat walking around with Russell. So Russell said, "Oh, she's hungry." So we walked around for a little bit, but you got to kind of withhold the food for now because she's an older cat, and she's been on kibble, dry kibble for the most part, for all the 20 years, and then Russell learned that that's not good for the cats because she's having a problem pooping. And in the veterinarian YouTube videos, they say that's megacolon. or then there's the new word that's the mawa. Make America wealthy again, mawa. And some say on the cryptocurrency scene with the new crypto banking system that just went into effect for the ISO 2222 international regulations. Ripple or XRP is going to be the new rail system, the new centralized centralized currency for the world. Supposedly, it's all just a story. Who really knows? But so Russell's been in communication with Yngwie J. Momstein here lately. Russell's more so talking, and Momstein is throwing in a few words here and there. Or Yngwie. That's like the baseball theme park baseball anthem. Russell might as well just kick back here and sit. Russell, let's have Boop the cat in here though. You have Boop the cat in here. She needs to get on the TV too. Russell has to be more consciously conscious with Boop the cat, because she's an older cat, and she has to be more calm now because of the megacolon thing. So that the poop can grab hold with the walls. The poop can grab hold with the walls. So Russell will sit right here. Boop the cat could be right there. Just put the microphone like this. Only problem is the heavy metal box is over there. Well, might as well move it. That's as far as it goes for now, but it's reachable. Ooh, that's loud. Boop says, turn off, fucker. fucking turn on the fucking distortion, and all of a sudden everything wants to start fucking rolling. Oh my God, lately the music's just been, the ear seems to be fucking really improving here the last fucking couple weeks. Holy shit. Anyway, that's more wonderful volume for Boob the Cat. Just got to go over to the Zoom and turn the slider all the way down. So. Wow. Russell's been feeling a lot more relaxed here. Wonder how long this is going to last. Could it be the connection with Ingwe? Could it be the connection with everything going on the fucking Telegram with currency exchange and scams, and plus Russell went on a 3-day fast. 3 days no food. He broke the fast yesterday though. Anyway, yeah, relaxation. There aren't no fingertips on the fingers right now. There's no Tony Iommi fingertip protections on here. Well, the latest news is that Ozzy Osbourne, well, most of the people say Ozzy Osbourne died. But Ozzy Osbourne ain't dead. In fact, Ozzy Osbourne is closer to Russell now. is more living with Russell now, because he's up in the sky floating around, where he gets to watch Russell 24 hours a day now. Whereas before he couldn't watch Russell 24 hours a day. He could only feel Russell's energy in the air. So when Russell went, now listen, this is the Ozzy story that Russell shared with Ingwe. Russell told Ingwe, he said he has an Ozzy story to share to Big Sharon with him, with Ingwe. Now all of a sudden the music wants to go. No. 6, 1, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. No. 6, 1, 7, 1, 2. 4, 3, 2, 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 5, 5. That's the ultimate goal with Russell, is to be able to sing every note number, no matter the slow ones or the fast ones. Now that can be considered a Dio riff. That sounds like a King Diamond fucking musical movement. Now that has happened, to be able to sit here, analyze it, and share it. So basically, this is just a 6. The song starts with a 6. 6, 1, 7, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 5, and then hold the 6, back to the 6. And then this is the King Diamond movement. The reason Russell calls it a King Diamond movement is because Russell has a distinct memory with the movement that's going on with the inner ear. As Russell is playing this note, there's a sound in the ear that says, move to this sound. From this one. And so, as that sound in the ear is moving, automatically there's a name associated with it. Automatically there's a name that's associated with it. And the name associated with it is a song, some song that on some King Diamond album, some song on some King Diamond album, it stands out with Russell. Said, oh, that sounds like a particular song that Russell has heard on a King Diamond album. The association includes the King Diamond. King Diamond. You know, that's that brother that sings really high. really ghoulishly low.
Rock on, rock on, they'll tickle your ass. Rock on, I'm gonna stick a dick up your ass.
Oh, it's feeling. And then all the imaginative pictures that pop in with what was with that which was just sung, instead of saying what, replacing the question words with that which. We're replacing the word what with the word that which. Anyway, Russell's back is starting to sweat from being on this thing, so gonna have to stand up straight, sit up straight here. So anyway, here's the song. This is cool that Russell is remembering this song, this chord progression or riff. And that would be the sharp 5 Ingwe instead of the 5. That's called mistake note, or jazz, where the song totally changes key right in the middle of fucking nowhere because the original key note was missed.
Mistake, could you please come to the front counter? Mistake. We have a mess to clean up on aisle 9.
And then moved the cat. She's moving. That's so good. She says, I sure appreciate you keeping the volume down. I sure appreciate it. Because when she gets all tensed up from too much loud music around here from Russell fucking just, and not just the music, Russell gets loud with the voice with particular subjects, and it gets very passionate. I mean, it just happens. It's like one could liken it unto a Bob Larson church demon possession. It just fucking takes over. Out comes the inner child monster, which could be a good thing. And sometimes it feels so good, it's like, oh my God, this is a fucking good thing. Because this is something that's been hiding that wants to come out. Just for the fuck of it. Plays out with love. Just because. Even though it might be socially unacceptable. And the reason why it wants to come out is because it's been labeled and held back and strapped down and chained in a prison cell and told to be unacceptable and no. Child, you don't get to come out. And those living organisms that are mature, they recognize that this energy has to come out. It has to be, that child has to be allowed to be birthed and come out. Six, 4, 2, 6, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 7, 7, 6. And then the King Diamond movement.
You're hoping you're keeping the to the ground. She's rubbing inside to your dick and your hot starts to swell.
You see how the song starts to progress like that? And to be able to remember that stuff. Be able to remember it, so that improvising in the fucking moment, it can be immediately, just immediately in the moment, put forth. Otherwise, for the most part, Russell just fucking just hits any note and just flows with it. But this right here, this went from an A6 to this note. That was a complete key change. And this is a 3 with a new key. F sharp 3. And it goes like this. Here's the pattern. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, no. That's a fucking 7. Oh, fuck. This is a 7 chord played like a regular 5th power chord. This is a 7 played like a... Whereas a real 7 chord is going to be... This is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, no, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a sharp 4. Instead of, otherwise it's a 5. It's a 7 and a 5, which gives the diminished. Is that diminished? No, that's not diminished. That's not diminished. That's F sharp. Anyway, brother would have to look at it a little closer. But it's a key change. That's the main point. It's a key change. And so it wanted to go. And that's going to be a 7 note when it's played like that, because the ear wanted to go to that note, which causes this to be a 7. This is a 7 if this note on the next string is played. See, it's 7. This is the bop pattern. 7, 1, 2. See? You go to the 5th string, and it's also the bop pattern. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7. And the lyrics came out like this. The melody that just was sung is going to match the notes would this probably match the notes with this key? Which is the G key. Those are the lyrics. No, that wasn't working, but yeah, that's a 7. Step, 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 one, step, 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 one, step, step. La, 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 la. That's the G key. But it's a sharp 4 that's added. A sharp 4 that's added for the 7 power chord. Russell always does this, all the time. He always plays the 7 note like a power chord. The 7 chord as a power chord, the 5th power chord. Yeah, he's always done it, but he's never really sat down with it, to be conscious with it. That's Russell did. And when Russell got on YouTube, all of a sudden everybody was saying, the 7 note isn't a power chord. You can't play a power chord with a 7 note. And Russell's thinking to himself, Russell's been playing 7 notes as power chords all his fucking life. What the fuck are you talking about? Because everybody, most of the people on YouTube are taught traditional music theory. Traditional. Russell didn't learn traditional music theory. Only thing Russell learned was the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do formula. Whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. That's all Russell knew growing up, as far as music went. Although he did go to guitar 1 and 2 in seventh grade, guitar 1 and 2, and he learned musical notes, but he also learned musical notes back in 5th grade when he played saxophone for just probably a month or 2 months, and then he went to drums. And only played drums, I guess for the rest of the school year. So this original key, the song starts off with, if the brother shall be able to remember it. That's all C key. And then it went to the G key. So it went from C, that's C, C1 with the C key. And that's G1 with the G key. And that movement going from C to G is known as a fourth. The relationship in music. But going backwards like this, it's not a fourth. It's only a fourth going from G to C. And Russell wrote a chart that's on the wall over there. Going backwards with the relationships, in other words, going from C to G, backwards, C to G going forward, C, G, no, that's C G forward, C, G going forward, going C, G, or up the scale, from a low note to a high note. That's a fifth. That's a regular fifth power chord. But going from C down to G is written on the chart over there. Russell hasn't got it memorized enough. He always has to go and look at the chart. So he has to count the frets. C, and go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 frets down. Now the brother wants to, now he's getting ideas for another fucking riff, another fucking song. Fucking everything always leads. This is why Russell likes to improvise. Because he's constantly exploring with the music as it's flowing and just wanting to go with it. So anyway, going to the chart, going from a C down to a G. 5 frets down. Okay, to go 5 frets down. Frets back. 5 frets back, it says a perfect fifth. C to a G. This says perfect fifth. Perfect fifth. Wow. But going from a G to a C, which is 5 frets up, from the G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going 5 frets up, it should say fourth on here. Yeah, perfect fourth, just like Russell said. Well, Russell had no doubt it's a perfect fourth. He's got that one memorized. He had it memorized for years, ever since he started learning more music theory and relating it to the Ozzy Osbourne song. From that E to an A is a perfect fourth. God, yeah. All of a sudden, Ozzy's chiming in. Ozzy's chiming in. And he's saying some stuff. He's saying like, the revelations are coming in. He said, I was just a singer. He said, I was just a singer. And he's saying, but as a singer, he says, I was known as the godfather of heavy metal, though. He's chiming in. He's letting Russell know. He said, I was just a singer, but I was the godfather of fucking heavy metal. He's letting Russell know that. He's letting Russell know that because Russell has a tendency. Russell has a tendency to encourage Ozzy. Has a tendency to encourage Ozzy to explore the instrument, to explore an instrument, to explore the instrument more. Russell has that tendency. Russell's had that tendency, and he especially since how this harmonica popped up out of nowhere. It was found on the ground, bicycle riding one day, and he's had it for years now. And he finally pulled it out and fixed it because it was run over and bent up, and got it to play. And for the last 6 months, Russell's been putting videos up, encouraging Ozzy to develop more of the harmonica. Because Russell saw Ozzy play a harmonica on a YouTube video. And Russell thought, oh my God, he does play an instrument. Ozzy plays an instrument. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. Sometimes I poop with a shirt, brother. So anyway, yeah, Ozzy, he just chimed in. He said, Russell, he says, I might have been just a singer, he said, but I was the godfather of fucking heavy metal music, man. And Russell's like, yeah. Fucking Ozzy, fucking godfather. As far as singing goes. And I guess just perpetuating the whole heavy metal movement. He might not have been the first one to sing heavy metal movement, but he became the most popular guru guy on the earth, associated with heavy metal music. It became. It just happened. And that's why there's a lot of people, they say, well, you think of heavy metal, you think of Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah. Seems very sensible to Russell. And that fucker's voice, all the way into his older ages, 76. And when he got on the stage and he sang, because of all the rest that he has, when Russell heard particular songs on the YouTube videos, and Ozzy started singing, his voice sounded fucking just like the fucking album. It sounded just like the fucking record. Oh my God! Until he got overexcited, and then his voice started crackling. But after he rested for a couple minutes with the song, all of a sudden his voice started coming back. So this is getting close.
This is getting close to an hour video.
Brother was wondering if there was going to be some inspiration to play an Yngwie song or to play music, because brother was typing on the Yngwie Telegram channel and listened to his Final Curtain song. He typed in the comment, "Wonder if Russell has heard this song before," and he finally played it and said, "Oh yeah, Russell has heard this song before. Russell's heard that song." Da-da-da-da, this for certain, could it be the final curtain? And as the wind shall blow, I've been searching high and low. So, yeah. So the 16th notes have to be slowed down to remember this part. And this is part of the Final Curtain song, to ring out a note and let it ring out. And that brings to memory the first time that ever happened with Russell in a musical song was the song called Lean. And it's on the YouTube video. It's on one of the 42 song lists. That was the first, and it happened spontaneously in the moment. And when Russell realized that it happened, he just flowed with it in the moment with the song. Because that whole song, Lean, everything with it was all improvised right on the fucking spot. Singing it, the guitar, every fucking thing. Russell just hit record on the computer real quick. All of a sudden the inspiration came. Laid down the fucking track, pulled out some fucking private maritime law stuff, and was reading the maxims, the law maxims. Just pulled it out and read it, and that's what happened with the moment. I mean, it was just pure fucking magic. And the solo, it was all fucking improvised right on the spot. Russell was just playing guitar like he never ever played before. All of a sudden, he just wanted to do a bunch of Steve Vai fucking notes all over the place, sliding up and down. He was just it all just came out, and just fuck, man. But yeah, holding a note. An intro with the song and then holding a note, letting it ring out. And then here comes the King Diamond. Oh my god, it went up to the fucking D. That's all fucking D key. For some reason it changed keys. Because originally, Russell was thinking, when the first song in C I mean, sometimes it just starts feeling good, and instead of continuing on with analysis, Russell just flows with the energy, and all of a sudden just, fuck it, just start going on with the rest of the song. But anyway, when he went to the King Diamond note, this is the fucking Phrygian mode. This is Yngwie Malmsteen's favorite fucking mode. And it's the D key. Whatever the fuck that note is. So he was thinking it was gonna go 3, 4. There you are. Russell's up here watching Russell on the big screen up here. But you're over here because the camera's on the smartphone right there. Right on this edge over here, which is to the left of Russell. So over here on this side. This is F sharp 3, which is the bop. Russell calls this the bop because it's one of the 3 notes per string finger positions. He calls it bop because these 2 fingers are bopping into each other. Whereas if it was hop, this one jumps the river, the stream, hop. And if it was slop, it's like gears. Put 2 gears in here, but they're sloppy. These are the 3 finger patterns with the 3 notes per string. I'm gonna finish the sentence here. 3 notes per string musical scale. Just call it that. So this is F sharp key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. That would be the 1 slop, the 4 slop, and then 7, 1, which with the musical scale, bringing in all the Greek dialectic language, jizz languages, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, which in English is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. But anyway, getting back to it, this is the bop, the 3, 4, 5. And Russell was thinking it was gonna, if this is a 3 box, if this is a 3 note, then it's gonna be, the next one's gonna be hop. 6, 7, 1. Which is, this is the D key. F sharp is the 3 note, G is the 4 note, A is the 5 note, B is the 6 note, C sharp is the 7 note, 1 is the D note. Do a deer, and bring that 1 note on the 5th string up to the 6th string so that one can have the slop pattern, which is it's a way to fucking do some Yngwie J. Malmsteen, which is fly up and down the fucking scales. You want to start talking flying up and down the scale? I mean, that never happened. You know, you talk about the fucking Godfather flying up and down the fucking scales. It wasn't until fucking Yngwie Malmsteen became known as the fucking guru. The fucking guru. For fucking flying up and down the fucking scales. Send everybody to the fucking woodshed. To be bent over and fucked up the ass. Yngwie, that's right for you. You better look out. Anyway, so, but it turned out when brother started singing to this note, the King Diamond style. That note wanted to be played instead of the C sharp, which was C sharp 7 with the D key. That note wanted to play the C. And all that shit. Little boob's getting a little bit perturbed here. Calm down there, brother. He said I'm getting a little bit wrinkled. Russell has a tendency to get over energetic and wear the fuck out of his goddamn self. Anyway, Momstein, I mean, that fucker's just fucking nice and smooth. They're fucking. I don't see anybody hardly ever wearing the fuck out of himself. So. There she goes. Oh yeah, it might be because Russell doesn't have the Tony Iommi fingertips on. His fingers are still tender. If Russell really wants to play, he has to put the fucking fingertips on until he can get these calluses. It's been 4 years since these things were injured. Still waiting for him to grow all the way back. Some people might say, "Oh, it'll never grow all the way back." Russell's not into that shit. You know, if they don't, they don't. But Russell's like, fuck that. They're gonna fucking grow back somehow. Some way they're gonna grow back. Russell's purebred Capricorn, and purebred Capitors are fucking relentless. Fucking, they don't quit for shit. So that's a 4. A 7 to a 4. This is a 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Played like a fucking power chord, which has a sharp 4th in it. So that's. But singing this is an F sharp with the D key because of the C sharp. And the song probably goes with it because it does go with the D key. So it can be played in both keys. So look. It happens that way. And once Russell plays the fucking C sharp, it actually kind of sounds more like the song is in D. The King Diamond song. But that was the G key because it played the C. B, C, B, A, G, F sharp. Yeah, it does want to play more so with the D key, which is the Phrygian mode, which sounds like something King Diamond would be more inclined to sing instead of the 7 mode. Learned that from an eBay Mom's theme song. Just listen to the fucking Telegram music on Telegram, eBay stuff. You heard that one and he's thinking, oh yeah, look at that. That sounds like, and when Russell started playing, he says, oh my God, this is some type of song construction that Russell has also come across. You know, that's what happens. When Russell will be playing stuff, he'll come across song constructions with the way to play notes. And he's just repeating the same hammer-on stuff. And then the chords in the background are changing, which causes the repeating notes to have a different effect, a different emotional effect. But yet it's still just the same fucking pattern. But it's the chords in the background while it's happening, changing the mode. Anyway, it's been an hour, so this would be good for a video. Russell's all starting to fucking sweat. Now, this would be cool. This Russell likes putting these videos up because it gives something Russell to watch, to be entertained with. It's like the fucking Just Play Man channel. Russell wrote in the description, he says these videos are just for Russell to watch. You get something out of them. Wonderful. Anyway, so let's go visit Boob Cat again. Hi, Bob. I'm right here. She's purring. She is purring. She's purring. Hi. Yeah. Says we ain't got no turds to sniff together. She says I'm waiting for one to come out though. She already had a turd come out the other day. She'll just plop them out on the floor. If she's feeling more regular and normal, she'll go out to the cat dirt or out of the lawn or something. But if she's struggling, she just shits them out where she can in the house. So, and they're so fucking dry and hard. Sometimes they're so dry and hard that there's no mess. So it ain't no big fucking deal. Yeah, she says I'm purring though. She says, I'm enjoying a nice snuggle. It feels good. I like the tender affections. As long as I'm purring and feeling good, that's what matters. She said that's the only thing that matters. As long as I'm purring and feeling good with the affections. I like affections. That's the way we cats are. We're like bite lick. Piss us off, we'll strike you down. But if you're nice to us in 1 second later, says we can purr, go from strike to purr, just like that. It sounds like a fucking drag racing, fucking idle to fucking full throttle, just like that. Without blowing the motor up. Without blowing the motor up. That seems to be the goal. Without blowing the girl up, which is the body. Because of all that too much idea, thought, mind over matter, martial arts. That's become normalized throughout the planet. That mind over matter is the best way philosophy where the boy rules over the girl. Church religions, they tell the girl to obey the husband and the children and all that. And in the yogi culture, they say you're just a spirit, you're not the body. Just strive to be a spirit. And after you lose the body, you'll be at one with the self. And Russell looked at that. Russell started studying all these religious things and said, oh my God, all these religions have one thing in common. All these religious philosophies have one thing in common. That's the boy energy stamping out the body. The thought energy, the boy thought energy stamping out the body. There you go, boo. Yeah. All right. And when Russell figured that, when that revelation struck Russell said, oh, fuck. No wonder bodies are always dying off because of that philosophy right there. And that's been, as Russell learned more and more and more, he realized this has been the philosophy of the mythos gods for eons. And Russell is the first God, the first universal God to bring consciousness to shift the energetic revelations. Yeah, Russell, the universe, it's not just Russell, it's Russell, Mother, and the universal connection. And there's a father there too, fatherly energy. But in the beginning stages, the bond is more so between the mother and the son, the mother and the child. So this is the universal revelation that's coming through Russell. Russell is the first. It's a new God that's been, but it's not a new God. It's the same original God that's always been there, that's been in the background, quietly nurturing this unconscious child, mythos God, mind over matter, boy over girl. Here's the little spider. Little spider's dropping. See? We like to kick in the Russell house. Spiders like to kick in the Russell house. No problem with Russell. You got spiders living in the house all over the fucking place. So, and they don't go overboard. They just they know. So, no, just a few of us in here. Sometimes a little more than others, and then they regulate and all that shit. And they like to catch bugs and keep the bug populations, mosquitoes and all that. Because Russell just lets the fucking doors wide open here. The mosquitoes want to come in here and bite Russell. Russell has a capture and release program. He catches them in fucking cups with holes in them. Oh yeah, he caught a couple the other night. Sometimes he forgets. I hope the little guy didn't die in here. He's probably in here. He caught this one last night. He didn't make it. That's too bad. And then Russell has compassion on it because he didn't remember the little guy in there suffered. But Russell catches him because they bugged the shit out of Russell. They're flying around him when he's laying on the bed, and then they want to bite Russell. And so Russell says, all right, well, you want to go outside. I'm going to catch you in these things, and you probably will be staying in there till the morning. And if Russell forgets, you'll probably be a goner. And the windows are wide open. Windows stay open all fucking night because during the summertime. One time Russell closes the windows when he leaves the house. But during the day, as Russell's here, all the doors and the windows are open all the time. Until he gets air conditioning, and then he'll put an air conditioner in here. And all that, and regulate that. So. Fucking dropped it out the window. Anyway, so that's that. I gotta go out and get that fucking thing. So anyway, Russell will probably post this video on the Ingwe channel. So, just because it's a free speech zone, Now, if Ringway was to tell Russell, you know, peace, please, don't be posting on my channel, then Russell would have to have a decision at that. And usually Russell is very respectful. He'll just scoot on. Scoot on. Russell got no problem with that. Russell's very respectful when it comes to that. If someone says, you know, I don't want you posting on my channel, you know, for the most part, Russell's very respectful. In fact, when people are in Russell's presence, Russell is hardly nothing like anything that's on the YouTube videos. Russell's totally different because there's a different energy face to face. Russell is totally different face to face than being indirect through videos right here. It's totally different. Although the two start to merge, though. The two energies start to merge. The outer Russell and the inner Russell. The indirect Russell and the face to face, the direct Russell. They start to merge. And the goal with Russell is to be the same all the time, all the time, all the time with it all, as a key for living with ever. So anyway, Russell's got this shit down. And Russell is so fucking solid, confident, and secure in this shit. I mean, fuck. But there's always, you know, there's the old habit and the bad habit, which is always wanting to, you know, get uptight and rest and all that shit. But Russell just keeps going on with it. Anyway, gotta end it.